going to go through some quarters, some half dollars, some nickels, some pennies, all live right here. Be sure to sit back, relax, enjoy, get your pen out, write down what we find, see if it's something you can find in your change. You could become a millionaire just by finding one coin in your pocket, according to some people on YouTube. We're not sure if that's true or not. I know you can make $5 or $10 at least, which is more than you had before you started. So it's always a fun hobby, a chance to make a couple of bucks and enjoy some time. Great way to spend time with friends and family and all that kind of stuff too. So I hope you're all having a great day. Good to have you here. We are live in Las Vegas, Nevada. These are Las Vegas bankrolls. We started these last night on a live stream, and it seemed to go pretty good. So let's find some other coins. Looking for some W's. Manderson, good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Diana McMahon, great to see you. Thanks for joining us on a beautiful day. It's warmish. It's not super hot, but it's going to be hot later this week. Angie is here. We're just going to jump right in because that's what we do. And just as I say that, where's my glasses? Who's got my glasses? 1 second. You guys can look at that roll of coins I just opened while I find my glasses. Can't see nothing without them. And they're right here. Right where I left them. It's a Sunday afternoon if you're watching live. If you're watching in the future, it's probably a different day. Probably. Glad to have you here. Where are you watching from, Anderson? Good to have you with us. So these coins, we're going to look for the 2019 and 2020 Ws, plus some of the 2025 stuff. I guess there's some super rare, valuable stuff there. Sense the excitement. 17. A lot of these damaged ones, I think they're still usable down in the slot machines. This afternoon, we may be cashing these babies in on a live stream on a different channel. So check that out. Also, tonight, live, you're from SoCal, cool. Live tonight on Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. We'll be on the Las Vegas Strip and other places in Vegas again. It's on Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. Join us for that tonight. About 7:45 p.m. when the sun goes down. Temperatures will be a lot better than they are now. Got a P and a D. So if we were collecting the state quarters, we got both Connecticut's right there, back to back. We could start right now collecting our state quarters. That's from 1999, and that's the first year they issued them. Not sure. I think it's like the third or fourth of the set. But right there, we got both the P and the D, just like that. That's how easy it is to collect. Pick something you like, collect them. If it turns out you don't like them, spend them. It's a great hobby. We got our first bat coin. Bat coin. You guys got to do that at home. Help me out. First bat coin in a while, right there. There it is. The 2020. That's the Denver version. Haven't seen a bat coin for a while. They're starting to dry up. People are picking them all out, taking them away. It's a very popular bat coin. There we go. Gotta love the bat coin. D-Mint, it's the Tall Grass, 2016, 2023, Sally Ride, 2019, River of No Return. This is random. I have picked up 2 boxes of halves yesterday. Both boxes are brand new 2025D. I think they aren't for general circulation. So bank has 2025 is made for general circulation. They started making the half dollars again for circulation a couple years ago. But basically, you can probably sell those for about $20 a roll on eBay. Have to pay commissions and fees and taxes and stuff, so it may not be worth it. But certainly hold on to them, or yeah. No, but they Mint started making them for general circulation last year, the year before. There's just way too many of them out there right now. We got nothing but 2024s halfway through our box here. NCVN, what's going on? Haven't found any W's yet. This is our first roll today. We're on our way to hopefully find 1 or 2. We found 5 so far in all of our searching of the W's, so we know they're out there. You just have to be able to find them. There's a loon quarter, 2018 Voyager. Gotta like the loons. We're looking. We're gonna find something really cool. Another loon, 2018. It was a dry spell there for a while. We're gonna take these quarters down to a casino here in Las Vegas that takes quarters, live slot machines for video poker. We're going to run them through the machines, and then we're going to take a look at the quarters that come back out of the machine as a way to collect coins and have fun at the exact same time. It ties the 2 channels together, the Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live, Las Vegas Coin Hunter, all about Keno, K-Loon Channel 7 Las Vegas, all the different channels we have, and a chance to play together. I have 4 boxes now, 2025 last round. I kept 5 rolls and dumped the rest. Yes. Yeah, you can only keep so many. But the other, I mean, you just put a classified ad out there. It's just tough to sell them because the shipping is so damn expensive. Maybe sell them 5 at a time. Give it a shot on eBay or whatnot or something like that, and just see if someone will be willing to give you $79 for 5 rolls at $50. 3 years from now, you're going to wish you had them, but who's got time to tie that up? I can't believe there are that many new ones out there. That's great, I guess, in a way. They haven't made them for so many years now, they're overdoing it. Just, 30 million last year, the 2024s. 30 million and 30 million-ish, something like that. It's a lot of half dollars. That's why we got so many here today. What's going on? Vanosk Philavong. So rich, yes. So very rich. We're so rich in the United States, we play with our money. This is a hobby. This is for fun. We don't have to... Nah, just rubbing it in. That's why countries hate us. I was being the ugly American there just for the fun of it. 2020P. That's the Marshall Buildings Rockefeller. We need to find the W of that one. That's more expensive. Are there actually 25 pennies in circulation? Yes, lots of them. Lots of 2025s. 2026 will be the pennies you want to keep. 2025, not so much. There's everywhere. And all you poor people that bought all those 2025 nickels, they're coming out in droves now. RJ is here. Yeah, RJ is here. Look at this. We have 2019 Denver, but then we have another bat coin. We don't know if it's a W or not. No, bat coin. Let's take a look at it, see if it's a W. It'd be a first W bat. There we go. It's a D. It's a bat D. A D bat. Fantastic. All right, keep it going. I got my bag here. We got a whole bunch of quarters from yesterday and the quarters from today. Make sure we don't get too messy of a workplace here. 2026 has the 25th anniversary design, a face change in direction for Kenny face. Yes, that'll be interesting to see what they do with the 2026ers. The bicentennial stuff, all that is going to be hot next year as they promote coin collecting the way they should have for the last 50 years. All these damn quarters, who knows what the heck they are. But I can't wait to see the designs. It'll be fun. Everyone will be keeping boatloads of them. So it'll be just like the bicentennials. It'll take 50 years for them to be worth anything beyond just uncircular rolls or whatever, unless they come out with some really scarce, Carson. If they don't make Carson City $50 or something, they're missing the boat. What are rare about bat quarters? I don't know. It's just they're disappearing. People are collecting them. They were made in 2020. COVID-19 was rumored to have started because of bats. And then all of a sudden the bat quarter comes out and all kinds of bad things happened. Coincidentally, in 2001, they made the New York quarter and all kinds of bad things happened. So it's there's some sort of rumored conspiracy stuff going on there. We don't believe it, of course. We don't believe in conspiracy theory. Here's another bat quarter. There we go. We went through probably 50 rolls without finding one. Now we got one. This is the American Samoa bat quarter. Bat quarter. There we go. Very collectible for some reason because they're cool. 2020 Weir Farms with the D. Check the horse ones. Which horse ones? 2019. There's another loon, 2018. Keep that one. Lots of bad quarters. Got George Washington. All right, you do keep your back quarters, and should I? Only if you enjoy it. Keep them if you enjoy it. I can't give you financial advice, but I doubt that they'll ever be worth anything. If I say it that way, then you can't sue me. It's up to you. There's a Massachusetts, a nice Massachusetts. Someone's put their set back into the bank. A lot of people have been doing that. Delaware has the horse quarter. Oh, the first one that was released? Yes. Got buckets and buckets of those back in the day. Finally put them all back in the bank like everybody else. There is no value if no one will pay you anything for them. They may say it has a great value in the book, but if nobody will give you a nickel for it, what are you going to do for it? There we go. Let's keep it going. Only collect what you like. That's what I learned. Exactly. Have enjoyment with it. And then, yeah. There's a spitting horse error. Oh, okay. I applaud you, error people. I applaud you. You have the time and the patience and the wherewithal to find those obscure errors, and I hope that they're worth money. I hope you guys make a lot of money on it. But to me, the time invested versus the reward is just not there. I just can't do it. I don't have the patience to sit and look for. Oh, look, the Eagles got oh, George Washington's penis is erect. I don't collect those. That kind of stuff. I'm sure there's great varieties, and I'm sure there's a collection group out there, but I just can't get that excited about it. The mainstream stuff, yeah, why not? The extra V for VDB, that's cool. Until you find out that there's 10 billion of them, they have no value, or maybe there's only 10 of them. Sitting that long is tough. Coach, did you have a good night last night when you went for ice cream after the live stream, Cash or Crash? I did not get ice cream. I actually went to bed. I was wiped out. So tired. It's been a long week. 2019 at P. 13, a lot of 19s and 20s in here. So this one, like this one here, you got the Maria Tall Chief something or other, and she's got like an extra finger, and you're like, oh, wow, that's super scarce. Who cares? I'm not going to be like these other channels that hype everything up. There's the spitting horse. It's just a die chip. It's, die chips happen all the time. I can't imagine that's going to ever amount to much. But again, I've been wrong. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know anything. 2019 D. I'm the guy telling you to keep all your 1982s and 1983s. Nobody will listen to me on that either. What's up there, Luis Martinez? Good to have you here. Diana McMahon, welcome. Angie's here. NCVN, thank you all for joining us. It's the afternoon. We assume we're going to get 150,000 people from around the world joining us on a Sunday afternoon, which is probably Sunday night in the Far East. That's our goal. Let's get 30,000 views today, or we'll get 30 views, either one. Looking for the silver. I don't see any silver in this one. We found no silver for so long in quarters. Denali National Park. We've saved a bunch of those. We don't need any more. Arkansas 2020 D 21. As an example, everybody saved these drummer boy quarters, and then they find a variety with a double liberty, and I'm sure they're out there and they're probably cool. But yeah, what's up, Coach? Hope you're having a good afternoon. What's up, Rome? Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Sally Ride, there's supposed to be something with something. Yeah. Don't let me discourage you from collecting what you like, though, because I collect things I like, and everyone's like, how can you collect that? That has no value. Well, not to you, and that's why I like to collect them, because someday they'll have value. I like stuff that hasn't quite taken off yet, because if you collect only stuff that has super high value, you're limiting your upward potential. If you get stuff that nobody knows about yet and then it catches on in the future, you make much more money, if that's what your goal is. Haven't seen 25s in here. This came from a brand new box they opened at the bank in front of me. No return. It's 2019 D. So I feel pretty good that these had not been searched by anyone here locally. What's with the 82s and 83s? It's got a lot of things going for it. And probably the most important one is they did not make United States mint sets in 1982 and 1983. And Donkey Kong. I think Donkey Kong single-handedly created super value coins 1982 and 1983. Most every quarter went into a video game, some arcade somewhere. And so the combination of lack of uncirculated coin sets, bad economy, and video games destroyed most of the quarters. Other stuff back then too. But the quarters specifically, if you find a MS-67 1983P or something like that, you get hundreds and hundreds of dollars for them. Bride of Chucky is here. What's going on, Deadpool? How you doing? Welcome, everybody. So I just keep all the 82s and 83s. Someday I'll have the entire horde of them. Much coin. I have too much coin. Cool. Should put a coin collection together and sell them on whatever eBay or eBay-like system you have wherever you're at. Looking forward to the international community joining us today. Got 71 fabulous folks here right now. Rob says hi. What's up, Rob? Thanks for joining us. Here's another 2018 with the Loon. Finding a few of those now. Do you hand roll these all back up, Jesse? These specific quarters, no. These are going to go to a casino here in Las Vegas. They have quarter machines still at the casino, so I can cash them in at face value. Saves me all that time rolling them up. The nickels and the pennies, I have to pay a 5% fee if I take them down to the cash machine to roll them. Ooh, beautiful Nevada one. So it depends on how much time I have. If I have time to roll them, I'll roll them. Getting them to the bank, all that kind of stuff can cost, let's say, $10 worth of my time. So if I have $200 worth of coin that I can just dump in real quick into their coin machine for 5% fee, it's a wash, and then I don't have to spend all that time rolling and going to the bank and so on. So mostly, yes, the nickels and dimes, I'll roll them up and take them back. $half we'll take back to the banks. Quarters, we got the slot machine option, which is fantastic. It makes it so much easier here. You used to have the $half option, not anymore. They actually frown upon the $half down at the casino, which I find interesting. Why would you not want money? Well, because they're heavy. Yes, they are heavy. They're very heavy. We have a $500 box. We're partially through it, finding mostly 2024s, but we are finding some other stuff. We found a couple of key dates. We found a 2009 Philadelphia and a 2011 Denver $half yesterday. Those are pretty cool. If you're joining us for the first time, we got a couple of different channels you can check out. Join us tonight live on Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. We'll be live on the Las Vegas Strip and other places, checking out how busy the city is. Everyone's got stories on how dead Vegas is. My question is, compared to what? Compared to the record numbers of last year? That happens. Compared to 5 years ago, we're kicking ass. So, yeah, what do you want to compare it to? It's like anytime they go, oh, it's a record high. The previous record was in 1940. So we've been on a cooling trend since 1940. Cool. Here's a bat quarter. Everyone at home. Bat quarter. There it is. The bat quarters from 2020. Looking for a W. We have not found a W. The USA mostly value coinage, 32W. They go over about 3 million. Yes, that's no more than one exists. There's more than one, not that many. But also the 1913 Liberty nickel with 5 of those that were made. Those are in the millions. There's a lot of great stuff out there. But here's an example. You may find the only one of the 1974 quarter where George Washington is smoking a cigar, because that's, let's say they did that. If nobody wants it, it's not worth anything. I am Bitcoin. I have 1960 Kennedy, 40% bought when silver was 20 an ounce. Nice. You have 60 Kennedys. Very cool. Almost double your money now. Jobs are dead. Can't find one. Yeah, jobs are tough right now, but that will lead to the other problems. Definitely. Vegas leading the world in unemployment right now, which is typical. They overreact here so bad. So bad do they overreact. As soon as there's any word of slowdown, they lay everybody off, which then causes the slowdown. In theory. I'm no Keynesian. No silver. Come on, silver. We need silver. You want to find a cigar one so bad. There you go. Admiral Kirk, thank you. Thank you. Let me say what he said. Let me read it. I just farted. There you go. Congratulations. I'm glad it actually works for you. Sometimes that gets stopped up. You start bloating. Before you know it, you're just being a douchebag on the internet. But not today. Good job. Thank you for being here. Your click and the click of those around you. Oh, Glacier Bay Park. Here we go. 2011, lower mintage, P Mint. 2011 Glacier Bay. We'll keep that one. But, Mr. Spock, why did I fart? Logically, Captain, it was all the chili you ate last night. There we go. Chili, cheese, and barbecue chips. Drink that with a warm root beer. Jump up and down for a little bit. See what happens. Keep these going. We're cranking through the quarters. Quarters will be fun because later we get to play with them at a casino. Looking forward to that. The live stream from the casino. All right. We have a limit 2 fart comments per person, so don't do a third one or we have to kick you out. You know what I mean? What's going on, nobody? Joel, what's up, bros? What's up with you, Joel? welcome. We're going through some coins, United States coinage. All right, now, Admiral Kirk, you got to go. So, Diana, would you like to take care of Admiral Kirk? Let's transport him to another live stream. That's great. Learned about his pee-pee. Learned about his poo-poo. That's great. What time does your mom change your diaper, Admiral Kirk? Good stuff. Oh, you got him teenage? That's fine. Teenage for the kill. Thank you, thank you. Just go get him. There we go. Nice job, nice job. Bride of Chucky on top of it, too. It's fine. I'm guessing it's 13 years old. It's going to hitch when it dries. Come on. It's a Sunday afternoon light topic coin stream. Speaking of streams. Looking for the collectible stuff. Looking for the die cuds, the broken dies, the clip planchets, anything. It's rare when you find anything good in the quarters. It's super rare. No dough birds. So sometimes a quarter can be worth a whole lot more than 25 cents. Yes. Many times. Like right here, this is the Minnesota quarter. And there's a version of these that has an extra tree on it. But where is that extra tree? It's between some of these trees here. And it's a die clash. This one's pretty well worn, so you couldn't really tell anyway. It's got a nice loon on it. But there's like an extra tree between some of these trees where when they were striking it, it had a die clash. And so those have some value. They've actually made it into the book now. So every one of these that's right, Manderson, very thick in here. So you want to keep those because who knows, maybe they're worth something someday to somebody. You get them certified and you put them on the internet. People give you some money for them. The gentleman person, ooh, we got a bat coin. Bat coin. Bat coin. It's the D bat. There he is. There's a variety with one eye missing or two eyes missing. Those have some good value. Look for the missing eye bats. El Unique National Park, 2012. That's a better date coin. You can investigate all our quarters very closely. Yes. Take the time and go in individually, one at a time. Take a look at them. You never know what you're going to find. And someone may want to buy it from you. Someone may. That's what eBay and these other places are for, because you may not know where anyone is, but they may find you, and you never know what they're going to type in. What's up, Adam? So this one here, there's a variety where she's got a double earring or some BS. Who cares? Yay, a double earring. Yay. Yay. Now, if all these bright light beams there were doubled, that'd be fun. If they said United States of America doubled, that'd be fun. The little earring dangling off her lobe. If George had buck teeth, that'd be fun. There's a Bugs Bunny variety Franklin $50. Go check that one out. Those are fun. There's the spitting horse. I want to see a peeing horse. I'd pay money for that one. They actually had a coin like that. Here's the 2001 New York. What are the odds they'd have a 2001 New York? I can learn something on this channel. Finally sub. Thank you, Human, for being here. So 2001 New York, something happened in September that year. The same way the 2020 bats when COVID took effect in 2020. Just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Or a coincidence, depending on how you pronounce it. Our last roll of quarters. We'll jump into some halves here next. Those will be fun. The halves take a little bit longer because we have to open the rolls carefully because we re-roll them. It's good to have all the humans here. It's good to have nobody here. It's good to have somebody here. Being here before, guys. Yep. No, I appreciate it. Human's been around for a while. Seen Human in and out of the chat, which is nice. Thank you for joining us. Got South Carolina, 2012 Hawaii volcanoes, 2020 D, 84. No 83s or 82s. Have you noticed that? Also, no 1969 Philadelphia's, no 1991 or 71s. Here's the Northern Mariana Islands 2009 quarter. This is a scarce coin, very collectible, in great condition. Northern Mariana Islands. Take a look at that design right there. If you see these, hold on to all your 2009s. All 2009 coins. It was a great year. It's such a bad economy. The world sucked. They were saying that Vegas was over. They were saying that the world was over back then, too. They say it all the time because it makes headlines. But is it true? I don't think so. Stats don't lie, but also stats can be wrong. So how about that for a conundrum? Take a look here. This is the Wisconsin quarter. There's 3 varieties where there's an extra leaf, a high leaf and a low leaf. Those are from die clashes. Those are very visible to the naked eye and very collectible. They only come on the Denver Mint, and most of them are found in Tucson back in the day. Are there a bunch of 09 error coins? I don't know. I just know that they're scarce. They're harder to find than other coins. So I keep them all. And if there are a bunch of errors, then I'll get rich. There's an 82. This is what happened to most 82s and 83s. Take a look at this coin here. Well worn down. It's got scratches all over it. Design is destroyed. The P is kind of hard to see. Very worn. The eagle's got a broken kneecap. Most of your 1982s and 83s look like this. This is why the really good ones are worth so much money. Idaho. There's this guy. Demon, flip it over. 21, 21, 19. Looking for the W. Another 20 rolls with no W's. California. 2017, 2018. Beat up. Don't care what it was. 65. Can you imagine 1965 is how many years ago? 60 years ago. And they're still in circulation. Nobody really cares. 2018, another loon. Whatever coins I still circulate, I should keep an eye out for. Just the W mint mark quarters. Very, 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 very valuable. There's a bunch of other stuff. Anything silver. The 1982s, 83s. 1971, 1969, Philadelphia, hard to find. And the bicentennials, because next year they'll be worth some money. All right, let's do some halves. $50. So these have the 2024s on the front and the back. We use our 16 power lens to open the rolls without destroying the paper, so we can rewrap them up. I have a 2012, but it has no banding. And did they make a proof silver 2012? Yes. Yes, they made proof silver coins since 1992, 90% silver coins. We found a 94 silver $50 the other day. It's pretty nice. Just sold it off as silver. All right, take a look at the side. First thing on your $50. Are there any silvers? And the answer in this one is no. And most of these will be 2024 because that, unfortunately, is what we're running into here. But we will take a look at them. 2000, 1971, 23, 89, 23. Occasionally you find one of the old ones. We got a 17 yesterday as well. 81, 24, 2006. Here you go. Not intended for circulation. Low mintage, 2006 in pretty good condition. So this is a collectible coin. Let me show you all about this coin because I'm already excited. Our first roll of $50 and we got us a winner. 2006 Philadelphia. Come on, $50. 2006 Philadelphia. So 2006 Philadelphia, they only made 2.4 million of them. In highest grade that they show in here is $27, $1.50 each. 2.4 million collectors only. But this one looks like it just made it into circulation. Very few marks, if any, on there. Might just be considered uncirculated still, depending on how much wear it's received in the rolling process. The 2006 Philadelphia is a collectible coin. Only 2.5 million. Mintage. Kennedy. So this is where the fun is of putting together a Kennedy $50 set. These only intended for collecting stuff. The winner is the person who wrote the book. Yes, exactly. Always. Always the person who wrote the book. 2092, 24. Notice how most of them are in the same direction too on this, which I find odd. What are the chances? Who's a statistical person? What are the chances that 20 random coins would be all in the same direction done by a machine? Just a question. All right, I pulled one out, so we have 19 coins going back in. I'm gonna take one from our stack over here, make it 20. Once we do that, get it ready to go back to the bank. And if you come to Vegas, Look for one of these on it. That means I've been through it. I put the X on to save people time and effort and so on. Let's keep these up here. Only 62,000 of the matte proof finish 98S silver $half back in the day as a collectible item. Sells for anywhere from $80 to $95 is all for only 62,000 coins. Then the 20D, they made 21 million coins. In the same grade, it's $155 because it was a much poorer strike. Do you have any more 64 silver quarters? Some were in good. Some were in your good pile. I don't have any 64 quarters. The $half I do, but no 64 quarters. All that, think of the billions and billions that have been melted down of all those coins over the years. 320 fabulous folks here. We're going through coins here in the United States of America on a Sunday afternoon looking for silver $half. When you get your $10 $half roll, there's 20 coins in it. The first thing you do is you flip it on the side. Is there any silver? We don't see any here. Let me show you what a silver one would look like if we found one in a roll. Once you open up your roll, you can take one of these. This is a 1967. It's 40% silver. So if you opened up a roll and you see this, like that right there, see the difference? You go, oh my gosh, it's a silver one. And so you'd pop it right out and completely different than the other one. So it's 40% silver worth about $7, $6 or $7 right now in silver value. And these are out there quite a bit. We pulled a bunch out in our last box. So that's what you're looking for right there when you open up a roll of $half. It's very visible when you look for it. But when you're just kind of looking at the $half, you may not notice. Everyone thinks from 64 and before are the silvers, but you can actually find silver stuff all the way up to 1970. All right, 23, 21, 24. Let's find another 06 or 07. 08 would be great. Those are tougher to find. 83D. Always flip your 83s over and look for the designer initials to see if they're there. 23 and 71. 96. There's a 2017D. This one's pretty scratched up, like at the end of a roll. If you look at the edge on this one, you see the scratches right around the edge here. Most of these came in rolls from the United States Mint or bags from the United States Mint. When they, out of the end coin, they get scratched up when the rolling machine starts to crimp over the paper. So it's still a scarcer coin. I think this one has a little higher mintage. So let's take a look. 2017, if we flip our page over, and it says 2017D mintage, 2.9 million only. So it's still a scarcer coin. Unfortunately, it's damaged. I'm going to throw it right back. Someone else can find that one and collect that one. Bicentennial, the Independence Hall reverse. Look at that one. Are there smaller denomination coins, 64 and earlier, or 90%? Yes. All the pennies, not the pennies, all the dimes, quarters, and halves, and everything from that on up, 64 and before are for 90% silver. The pennies and the nickels, of course, are the copper and the nickel. So here's, you haven't found any 17s yet? Unfortunately, that one's damaged. Look at this one. These are going to be very collectible next year. Bicentennials. Everyone's saving them, which is good. So out of this one, we only pulled, there's another one. It's not as good. It's got some damage on it, so we'll throw that one back. We'll keep the good ones. We have hundreds and hundreds of them, so we're ready to go. So again, I got to make sure I got the 20 coins going back in. 2, 3, 4 sets of 5. Put them back into the holder. Welcome, world. If you're from around the world, just put a chat in. Tell us what country you're watching from. Be great to have everyone here. It's okay to use your foreign language for a brief I'm from wherever. If you're from Uruguay or Paraguay or from the Bahamas or South America or North America or Europe or Asia, let us know where you're watching from. We appreciate that. Put an X on it means we've been through it. Yeah, your country flags are good too. So I no longer a big cook measles, lesser company. Oh, big cook big meals. Got it. I said measles. All right, let's open this baby up here too. This is another 10 coin roll. We have this whole box to go through. We're going to find some silver. South Carolina, cool. Welcome, Greg. Watching with the great country of Texas. Yes, the Lone Star country. Boston's checking in. Thank you, John Michael Jones. Illinois over here. Nice. We got Colorado. Nevada. Oh, dropping coins. It's a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Watching from here. Kenya. Brian, welcome from Kenya. Do you order the box from the bank? Yes. I typically order from the bank. This one I asked yesterday. I was getting the quarters and the nickels and stuff. And I said, hey, next time you have $half, or can I order some halves? And they said, oh, we happen to have, would you like them? I said, yes. And I took them right away. Okay, here we go. This had a different sound, but I think it's because of this coin right here. This one's been acid washed and beat up and all that. Hey, Coach, I saw a short video about Jefferson coinage and currency. Bought 2 sets on eBay for 40. Wow. Great investment. Chris Rosmondo, killing it. Very nice. Fantastic. That's the way. Find something like that. That's an example of something that will take off in value in the future. And get in now while the price is cheap. Today I went to the antique shop and got an 1834 capped bust dime. Nice. Very cool. Scotland checking in. Middle Tennessee. Riverside, California. Colorful Colorado. Welcome, everyone. Good to have you here. Busting through some coins on afternoon. A lot of 2024s in these rolls. So they've been released for circulation. 94p. I used to keep all the 90s, but since they started doing the really low mintage ones, they're not really that scarce anymore. Central Coast, Sacramento. Welcome, everybody. 98p. That's actually pretty good shape. I still like the late 90s. They were really poorly struck, so if you find a good condition late 90s coin, maybe hold on to that. 2024, very shiny. Turns out that they only made this many, and I had them all, and then I turned it back in. Your igloo in Nova Scotia. I've been to Nova Scotia. From the people that owned America and the... From the people that owned America and the... Not sure what that means. I can't read that. I'm Norwegian of descent. Maybe you're talking about my people. Eric came over here first and said, hey, we'll take it. Hashtag Eric the Red. Here we go. Spent a lot of time in Alaska, so I love that cold temperature. I have a 1919 penny that looks like someone set a ruby or some sort of red gem where his tie would be. Oh, cool. Very cool. A collectible art piece. 269 folks here. Feel free to hit those thumbs ups as you're swiping through on a Sunday afternoon. Subscribe to the channel if you can. Help us grow. We're right at 3,300 subscribers. We're a 2-month-old channel. Been open 2 months. Can I guess the origin of your last name? Lucas Wesseldine. I have no idea. Could not even begin. I have a 34 US quarter. Is that rare? It's not rare, but it's silver. There is a variety of the 34 quarter with the double image and all that. We'll take a look here in just 1 second. Let me get through this roll. Don't go anywhere. We'll open up the book and show you the 34 options. Right there. Nice hairline. JFK. It's actually a nicer one. Looks different than that one. We've got 2 different looking half dollars, same year right there. We're going to take a compare and contrast look in just a second. 76, 74, 24. They're all the same direction. There's no way in the world, there's no way the odds are so astronomical against these being all in the same direction. There's just no way that this can happen over and over again statistically. There's no way. It's a 50-50 shot on each coin. There's a 1983D in pretty good shape. I keep all the 83s and 84s. 93, 72. It makes it easier to look at them. But just the odds, it's just got to be astronomical odds. 86 Philadelphia, 86 a better year to keep. 22. So 22 is a unique situation because they made not as many. It was still a for collectors only year. 2022D, there's 4.9 million is all they made. But that's a lot compared to what they were doing before. English only, please. However, I said it's okay to say I'm from whatever country in their foreign tongue right now because we have people from all over the world. How do you get these coins? Banks? I would love to do that. Yeah. You always face, well, I face my rolls or sometimes when I put them back, Steely Man. But yeah, you go to the bank and say, what do you got? You got any rolls, halves, quarters, anything? What do you have? I will buy them from you. Most banks want to get rid of their half dollars. So you're doing them a favor by removing them. They don't want to count them and carry them and store them. So there's 20 coins in a roll. I put them back in and get those back in there. Oh, yeah, well over 300. That's fantastic. No silver yet, Graydon. We're working. I would love to find some silver. The other box we had was just loaded with the silver. And 20 coins back in. This will go back in the bank here in Las Vegas. If you guys are in Vegas and you're buying bank rolls and you see the big X on it, I have been through that. All right, let's take a look at these two 2024s. They look a little bit different, in my opinion. All right, so this one is more of a matte finish to it. This one is more of a shiny finish to it. Maybe not. But look at the hair right around his eye there. Very defined. And this one, maybe it's the same. Maybe I'm medicated. Disregard what I was saying. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right, cool. I don't know. There is a difference, but I don't know if it's as exciting as I thought it was. The 2022, we're going to look at the 1934 quarter. Let's go to the 1934 quarter. This is a red book. It's a guidebook of United States coins. It's great for information, not that great for pricing. You said 1934? So 1934, there's a double die version where Ngabe Trust is doubled. There's the light motto version. There's the medium motto and the heavy motto. So there's multiple versions of 1934 quarter. What are they worth? So 31.9 million were made. And they start off, if you get the double die obverse in fine condition, $95, all the way up to $2,700. The other ones are basically silver, but a little bit better than silver. So $9.75, $9.50, $10, and so on. So depending on what you have, that's what's going on with the 1934s. The 34D starts about $12 right there. Feel the light motto is just wear. Well, it's a worn down die is what it is. So the dies were worn out. So they had to repress with the master hubs new, but that's definitely because of worn out dies, just over usage. But we see that a lot in the 1982s and 1983 coins. I'll point it out if we come across some when we do the nickels. And that's a reason why I keep all the 82s and 83s. I think there's probably about 5 different die varieties, 1982, 1983. But again, I'm no expert. Yeah, the medium motto, we can't find a mint mark. Mint mark would be on the back below the right back here on the back side, right above quarter, if there was one. There's a heavy motto and a light motto of the 34D. There's a small D version of the D if you had one. So there's some more value there. This is the 2026 Red Book. Yes, 2026 Red Book. I recommend getting a book just to have knowledge, if nothing else. The pricing is very subjective in the Red Book. It gives you some general ideas. But you want to get accurate pricing, go to eBay or somewhere and see what they're actually selling for. All right, going to go for the silver. Any silver? It looks like silver, but it's not. That means it's an older one. It's a 72. So we'll get to that here in a second. Some of them are missing the reeded edge. That's because they've been in circulation a long time or went through lots of slot machines. And they just, ding, 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 hitting the edge all the time. So 2000, 2001, 23, 21. So another one, let's go back to the half dollars. 2021 D, 7.7 million. So not super scarce. Used to be. Now, 74D, there's a variety with a double image of the In God We Trust. So we pull all these up always and take a look at them just to see if we have one. Have not found one yet. In God We Trust for a double die obverse. Used to be a very valuable coin, but then people started finding lots of them. So the price had come way down. 78D used to keep all those. They were super scarce until they made these super scarcer. 24, 24, 23s. 23s and 24s, millions and millions and millions were made. 92 and 2000. Makes it easier to go through them because you can go through pretty quick when they're all the same. 10, 15, and 20. Sure to hit that subscribe button. It's simple and easy, and you help us grow the channel. We're at 3,300, I believe. Are we there? Did we hit 3,300? Let's take a look. Getting so close. 217 votes. Yes, 3,300. Let's get to 3,500 today. The channel is growing rapidly. Appreciate you on these afternoon live streams. We'll be doing more and more. This coming weekend, can you tell me if there's any special 76 half dollars? I don't know of any special rarities or varieties or anything on the half dollar, the bicentennials, but the higher the grade, turns out that they're very poorly struck. And so if you get super high grades, they have some good value. But there's really nothing, I'm sure there's double dies out there, but there's really been nothing mainstream found. So got some silver a couple weeks ago. Nice. It's the best way to do it is pull silver out of the bank so it doesn't cost you anything. Can you briefly explain to me why you keep certain years, even if they aren't silver? What would they be worth? I keep some of their, from 2002 until about 2020, they made collectors only half dollars. They were not circulating. Nobody wanted them. So they would make 2 or 3 million a year. That's it. And a lot of people over time, they get bored with them or they need to spend the money, they'll put them into circulation. So I keep those coins because they're harder to find. I'm trying to put together a set of the not intended for circulations. There's also a couple other years, the 83s, the 82s that I keep. This 1974D here has a chance for a double die. So things like that. Sold all your 40% for $5. There you go. But definitely looking for silver. But there's other collectible stuff. People will collect, oh, it looked like silver, but it's not. Take a look at that. Looks like paint on there. The other thing you can do is you can sell 20 different dates on eBay for double face value. People will take you and pay for your time to put those together. In God We Trust, not doubled. It's only on the D mint that we know of so far. Back in 1998, 1999, was at a conference in Reno. Here's a 1982 Philadelphia. You flip it over and you look to see if the designer initial is there. This one does have the FG between the tail and the leg. Some of them don't have that, and they're worth some money, some premiums. But I keep all the 82s and 83s because there was no mint sets. They're hard to find. Anyways, in Reno, and on the way back, we stopped in Carson City, and I got sick. And so as me and the foster kids and the wife and the kids, we ended up checking into the Ormsby house because I knew about the hotel from a baseball trip I'd been on. And we check into the hotel. I take a bunch of NyQuil. I got to sleep it off. And in the middle of the night, everyone else is sleeping. I wake up because I've been sleeping all day. And I go down to the casino at the Ormsby house. Moni TV, I've emailed you. Please take a look when you get a chance. I will. I'll take a look when you get a chance. Eden Michael says Phoenix. Not the Phoenix. That's the American presidential seal. There we go. Not sure if that's your question. I don't understand what Phoenix means, but hopefully that answered your question. So I go down to the casino, and they have $half machines. And so I start playing the $half machine, and I hit a jackpot for $400 and $half. Starts ping, 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 and it runs out of $half. So I have to wake up the vault guy. It takes them about 20 minutes to come in. They get a bunch of $half. They refill the machine, and it kicks them all out. So I'm filling up buckets of $half. And as I'm going through it, I'm finding the silver ones. I'm finding all kinds of stuff. It's like nobody had ever played that machine. And so I put a bunch more money into it. A bunch more $half come out. I hit another jackpot, and they have to fill the machine a second time. Well, now there's only like 20 people in the casino at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're watching me play the machine. So I play for a little while longer. I end up with about 5 buckets of $half. And I go up to my room, and I start going through them, and I separate the ones I'm keeping, the ones I'm going to turn back in. And I ended up taking probably 2.5 buckets back to Long Beach, where we were living at the time. And so I got onto eBay, and I started selling what I called Carson City $half, because Carson City used to make $half back in the 1800s. But I listed it as Carson City $half, and I said, I won these $half at a slot machine in Carson City. Enjoying your live. I found an 87D penny with a big 9 and a big 7, beautiful red. Kept looking and found 3 bicentennial pennies. Cool, very nice. So I put them on eBay, and I would put 40% silver half and then 19 additional other dates. And I sold all of those at $20 to $25 a roll. And so since then, I've always wanted to go back, but I could never find another $half slot machine in Carson City, so I could never do that same offer again. That was a great way to double my jackpot. Rob's from Long Beach, cool. Is there a program I can put on a phone that can take any coin and find its value? How accurate is the program? There are programs, and they're not accurate at all. So the question is, so if your coin program on your phone says that this is worth $150, are they going to buy it from you? Who's the program? Who's the person? Are they making you an offer? Or are they just getting you to use their program because you think you're getting rich? And every time you click on it, they get to sell advertisement. What's their motivation for giving you the free program to tell you what your coins are worth? Always be skeptical. To be a good coin person, you have to be skeptical. Oh, look at that. 1974, it looks silver. It looks like a silver. I thought it was a silver. It's not a silver. But what if it is? Take a look at that. Doesn't that look like that silver 40%er? Let me put it down right here. Take a look at our silver 40%er. It's closer to that one than it is to that one. What if that was silver? Could have been. There's a chance because they made the 40% silver uncirculated bicentennials. Holy cow, must have got some cleaning on it or something. I thought we had the only silver, 74 $half. It totally looks 40% silver. I'm going to keep it because it's unique. Interesting. I thought we had one. That could have been worth $100,000. if that was actually a 40% silver in 1974. Could have been. All right, someone wrote on this one. A lot of times half dollars get marks on them, especially in the casinos. It's a 1983P. I would keep this one. What's up, Pedro Baez? Good to have you here. I keep all the 83s. Even though it's got ink on it, I'm going to keep it just because it's an 83. 82s and 83s. Man, I thought we had a rarity there. That would have been spectacular. What's up, Latina Stella Slots? How you doing? You just finishing at the casino? It's like those all-nighters. That's where you kick butt. You do a great job. Check out Latina Stella Slots, everybody. Great channel. 23, 23, 23. Yeah, it's 23s and 24s. Welcome, everyone. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're doing coins on a Sunday afternoon here in the United States of America, in the city of Las Vegas, Nevada. Half dollar circulated here more than probably anywhere else, except for maybe Atlantic City for the longest time, because they would actually use them in the machines. But also, if you got a blackjack on a dollar bet, you get $1.50 back, and they have to pay you with a half dollar. Those are the fun times. On a $5 bet, you got $7.50 back, and so on. So there's actually a use for half dollars. It's very Vegas. Let's keep going here. 225 people checking this out. Thanks for being here. Be sure to hit the thumbs up, the subscribe button, like it, all that kind of stuff. America, coins. What a great hobby. It's a free hobby in the sense that if you keep a 50-cent piece, it costs you 50 cents. Later on, you go, I really don't want to keep this anymore. You go spend it for 50 cents. Didn't cost you a thing. If you start buying coins like we do, we'll show you some of our coins here coming up. Some of our purchases, then it does cost you some money. You have a chance to lose, like anything. What is the question here? Thank you, but what is the Red Book Slater 3 coin collection? I don't know what that means. The Red Book, this is the Red Book, right here. I don't know what a starter 3 coin collection. What is a starter 3 coin collection? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I've never heard of that before. Sorry. Give you more definition. All right, 1996, 2014D. Here we go. We found one. We got us a scarcer one. So there's 2014D, 2.1 million only were made. So an MS63 starts at $260 up to $16. There's also the high relief 2014DE. For the 50th anniversary of the Kennedy half dollar in 2014, the Mint issued an uncirculated 2-coin set featuring Kennedy half dollar from Philadelphia and one from Denver. So all 2014 Ds. What's up, Jesse Sandoval? Good to have you here. Going to keep these because we don't know which is which. I've never seen another one. So this is a 2014 D. If it's the regular one that was made just for collectors, has 2.1 million mintage. So that's a low mintage coin. Pretty good shape for a low mintage coin. We're going to go ahead and put that in a holder because that one, part of our not intended for circulation collectibles. So 2014 D, Kennedy, half dollar, and this is a 2100000 mintage. So very cool. I'll show you what we've got so far in our special collection. We've got the 2014 D. We got the 2006 with 2.5 million. We got the 2011 with 1.7 million made, and the 2009 with 1.9 million. Those have all come out of this box so far. These two have less mintage than the W minted quarters that all have 2 million mintage that everyone's after. Got your 67? Cool. Very nice. Sup, Aaron? Very cool. Cook some pork chops. Love some pork chops. 94. Forgot if we went through these before. 73s, 72s, 88, 2001 or 21, 23, 95, 84, a bicentennial that's been beat up. I'm sure there's a double bicentennial Liberty something out there, just like the quarter, because the quarter they didn't know about for the longest time, then all of a sudden they did. And, yeah, there's got to be value out there in the half dollars. One of those, 2 of those, 3 of those, and 4 of those. We're going to make another roll. Get in here. 206 people here. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. 3,350 plus subscribers strong now after 2 months. Just 2 easy months. Been monetized for 1 month. Amazing growth of the channel. People love coins. This is the greatest place to be because it's free. Free, 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 free. Join us tonight live on Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. We'll be around out and about in Las Vegas. And then late tonight, we'll be doing another coin giveaway, card giveaway thing late tonight. The Late Show on Las Vegas Coin Hunter. There we go. We're trying to find some really cool stuff to give away. We do have some of these golden dollar coins here. These are the George Washingtons and Thomas Jeffersons that we picked up at the bank the other day. There's a John Quincy Adams. So we have 3 different designs of the golden dollars from 2007, 2008. I did order online some certified with no information on the blank edge there. So all these letters that they stamp in there, they were made without that. And so I've ordered some of those off of eBay. Chisholm just missed a fly ball. That's not good. They're not gold. They're made out of, there's copper and zinc and manganese and something else in there. But it's mostly copper, about 88.5% copper. A nice golden color. Golden dollars. What's up, nobody? Thanks for being here. I changed my sitting arrangement here. Give me 1 second. Much better. All right. Cave Bear, welcome. Good to have you all with us. 181 fabulous folks. Do you ever go through Canadian coinage? When I find it, yeah. I used to get lots of it in Alaska. I got a big, extensive Canadian collection. Coach, I stayed out late tonight. I have an eye doctor appointment in the morning. Okay. Got to be careful. You got to do the eye doctor thing, definitely. Brambo, 09, good to have you here. I'm back on the CPU, so I can do icon easier, Diana. Oh, cool. For chatting icons. Come on. We're going to have some new, for channel members on this channel, instead of the stars, we're going to have some pictures that you guys can put there. It'll be different coinage. So we'll have the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half dollar, that kind of stuff. So depending on your length of channel membership, you have new emojis coming out soon, very soon. Rather Not Say says hello. All right, looking for silver? No silver. Let's spin the wheel, Coach. Yes, tonight. Big spins coming up tonight. 2024, 79, 80. We're going to do a couple more rolls of these. Then we're going to bust out the nickels because we know the nickels have old stuff in them. Half dollars. There's an old beat up 84. People just hate coins here. 76 will keep you. 22, 24s, 72, 71, 73D, 71, 95, and 2001. 5, 10, 15, and 20. All right, let's put these guys back. I got 2 more. Also, we got the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar here. The old Ike. Found that one. We'll put that in the thing. Found an error coin. May I send a photo confirm a nickel with a Monticello barely stamp? You can send it to me in certain logic. Certainly. The channel email is stevedennis2121@gmail.com. That's stevedennis2121@gmail.com. I'll write it down here. Okay, if I can do it. 2121 at Gmail. I can't write sideways. There you go. There's my bad handwriting. stevedennis21@gmail.com. There you go. Send pictures. I'll be happy to take a look at your pictures and see what they look like. Give you my opinion. Definitely give you my opinion. I go metal detecting up here in Nova Scotia. Would you be surprised how many American coins I found? I just know nothing about it. It's usually just use them as change. Yes. Yes, metal detecting is fantastic. A lot of Philadelphia Mint stuff over there. Okay, let's do one more. Let me see. Let me fill out the bottom here. Let's see if we got enough. This one, and this one. Let's do 3 more rolls so I have a full half a box. Do 3 more rolls of half dollars and we'll jump over to nickels. Are sequence 10 $2 bills worth anything? If they're uncirculated and have fancy serial numbers, yes. Just being sequenced, not necessarily, but someone may pay you a 10 or 15% premium on that. Just depends on what year they are. Coach, someone at my work gave me an Eisenhower coin. I got it on Friday. I don't know what it's worth. Anything. It's pretty cool to have. Yeah, most Eisenhowers, if they're circulated, worth $1.25, $1.50. They haven't really caught on yet because they don't have silver in it. But the 77 Philadelphia is a good one. The 76 Type 1 Philadelphia is a good one. But they're fun to have. They're harder and harder to find. The banks don't have them anymore. So yeah, it's nice to get them. Very cool. Be back later today. Cool. Thank you so much. Let's keep getting those subs. Yes. All right. Look at the silver and a half. Any of them? Any of them at all? Less of the 2024s in here. Very cool. May have to do a quick text coming up here. Touchdown Atlanta. Back in America. Very cool. So now that they're back in America, I can tell you where Mr. and Mrs. Cash and Roundup went. They went to Italy and Spain. They were in Italy and Spain over the weekend. Had a great time. They just touched down in America. Now they get to go through the customs and immigration stuff. 74, 74, 24. Let's take a look at this one. This is weird. Is this damage to the coin? Was it struck this way or is it just schmutz? Look at that right there. Someone got so excited that they had a Kennedy $50. Interesting. Someone's ice cream at Dairy Queen melted. It's a 2024, but is that because of the mint? So if that's a mint error, would it be into the metal? Or is it just a topical mess? Looks like a topical mess. It'd be so cool if that was a mint error, but it's not. Or it could be. What's going on up there? Anyway, unusual. We'll put that one back. Even if it was a mint error, what do I care? Can't wait for football to start. Let's go football. Ding, ding. There we go. Got 2 more rolls of these. Then we're going to bust into the nickels. The nickels are fantastic. Definitely going to find some silver there. Got 100 Ikes? Cool. Hundreds of Ikes are great. I may have got caught in a slot machine. I don't think the 24s won't have slot damage to them because there's no $50 slots out there in general circulation. Some people may have them. Got a Seahawks fan. Very cool. Got to meet Jim Zorn and Steve Largent one time back in high school, back in the late 70s, early 80s. They came up to Alaska to do a big promo for the team. That's back when the players had to do stuff like that because they only made $60,000 a year. Oh. Come on. Go Packers. How about that Sterling Sharp guy, huh? Shannon's brother. The Packers. Got a bunch of Don Mikowski rookies, too. The Magic Man. Here we go. Show me silver. No silver. 76 Philadelphia. 24s. So now these are not the same direction. So this is what I'm talking about. There's no way that 3 rolls in a row could have the same direction unless man-made rolls. These all came out of a machine. So these are both backwards and forward the way it should be. 80, 71. Go Bills. The poor Bills. 74. Got to look for the double image. Show me double trust. Single trust. Broncos all the way this year. It's a real good shot for the Broncos this year. Real good shot. 5, 10, 15. That Bo Nix guy. Going to set the touchdown record this year. Mullen took Dak Prescott, a 2-star with no offers, and made him the highest paid quarterback in history. Yes. Just send a photo of the nickel. Let me know if I've got something. Doesn't look like something sanded down. Let me see if I can pull that up right now. Let me pull it up over here on my computer. That didn't work out. Let me try this again. My brother and I have a picture that belongs to my grandmother when she passed away when he got it. Is it a signed piece? Rockies aren't on track to break the record of most season losses anymore. Go Rockies. That's because they accidentally won a few games. It's all right. Draft picked. It's in here. Almost done here. Then we'll take a look, see if I can pull up that picture. Type it in Gmail. See if it pops right up. Possible mint proofs did not come through. Don't see the pictures. Here we go. Let's do that. Are you bald? Are you asking your sister? Shouldn't ask that on this channel. Didn't come through. Make sure it's stevedennis2121@gmail.com. Do I know the difference between the Falcons and a dollar bill? The dollar bill is good for 4 quarters. Hey now. Leave the poor Falcons alone. Let's do this. Here we go. All right, last $1.50. We'll jump to the nickels. Here we go. 24, 99, 73. We always troll back. That's our goal. There's no need for trolling. Stupidity. People save up their best joke to go onto a stream of a bunch of old people. It's great. So 2018, we had that whole box of 2018s last time. Have none in here. Just got one there, but it's all scratched up. So probably should have kept all those 2018s. Artist found said hangs on that was only made 3 made. Is worth some money. Cool. I don't know about art. I'm not an art guy. It'd be nice to find a Picasso, but don't know anything about art value. Someday, maybe. Get a couple of Hunter Bidens, you know. What's the most valuable coin you found doing this? Less than $100. Found some pennies with, what was it that we found? Oh, the sunken mint mark pennies that someone's trying to sell for $78 on eBay. Nothing hugely valuable except for large quantities of silver, that kind of thing. Sent a photo again, uncertain logic. Oh, there it is. Just showed up. I'm opening it up. I'm taking a look at it. Oh yeah, someone's done. They put it on some sort of a lathe or something. I see these all the time. There's a machine or something that they use to do this. Yeah, it's. I couldn't even begin to tell you what it is, but I see it all the time, and it is worn out by a human. It's not done by the mint. So unfortunately, yeah, cool coin though. Very nice. Is it just on the one side? All right, those are our $50. We got another box or half a box to go through later. Let's grab some nickels now. Got some nickels coming up. Box is half as heavy. This other bag of $50. Pick this up real quick. Kirby Smart makes way more than the Falcons head coach. He's a college dude, that's why. Head coach, they got to worry about the NIL money now. Got to manage all that NIL money. All right. Dan Zopf says hi. Good to have you here, Dan. We're live in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. We can do a few more rolls here. Have some fun. Now we're going to do nickels. Let's flip over to the nickels. We did find a proof 1952 nickel the other day that surprisingly not worth what you think it would be worth. It was in circulation, 1952 proof. Here we go. These are the Jefferson nickels we're looking at. Going to find some silver. That's our goal. Got the 75 misplaced mint mark. We're going to look for those. The 43s, the 42s, all the different errors you can get. Double I's. double mint marks, overdates, 42 over 42D horizontal, pretty good value, up to $7,500, all that kind of stuff. So let's start with these guys right here. Need a sip of something. Don't go nowhere. Let me grab a juice. Should hit that subscribe button while I'm getting my juice. There we go. I'm going to go with the Welch's Fruit Punch. There we go. Yummy. Yes, join us later. We'll be live in Las Vegas doing Las Vegas stuff on Cash or Crash. And this afternoon, we'll probably go with Las Vegas Private Eye to play the quarter slot machines. Las Vegas Private Eye. No filters. No filters are the best. Nickel time. All right, we got a silver one. Okay, we have a silver nickel, folks. It's the fourth one down right there. That's a war nickel from 1942 through 1945. It's made out of silver, 35% silver. There's a 0.05 ounces of silver in that, or not. It might not be as well. But that's what a silver nickel would look like if you found one in a roll. Here we go. Yes, we're going to play slot machines. It is not. It's a toilet coin. But that's what they would have looked like. So this is not a silver nickel. This one's a 1973. That is so exciting. I thought we had one. But that's what they look like if you find one in a roll. I know. So disappointing. Do you know why some quarters are black shading? There's some that have the annealing process, I guess it's called, where the mix of the metal is messed up. It's happening on a bunch of the nickels too. 2009, right there. We threw one away yesterday. We got one back. 2009D. Super scarce. 2009. Look at that one right there. So 2009, bad economy. Very few nickels are made. Only about 40, I'll look it up. I forget how many were made, 40-some million of the Denver and 30-some million of the Philadelphia compared to the billions and half billions they made of the other years. As I look it up here, I'm flipping the book over. It says 2009. That's the Westward Hose. 2009 D, 46 million. 2009 P, 39 million. Versus that's about 10% of the previous year. So right there. Very cool. Already finding stuff in the nickels. I keep a lot of the nickels because I love collecting nickels. It's easy to collect. It's got a little bit of value. It's like playing slots. Why play a penny when you can play nickel? Do you know more? Do you know how much a red note or blue note bill worth? Have a couple. The red notes are United States notes, usually $2 and $5 bills. And if they're super uncirculated, they got some good value. But otherwise, there's quite a few out there. You get a small premium on them. The blue notes are your silver certificates. And again, depending on the year and the condition, they can be as much as $1.50 on up. So it just depends on year and condition. But there's a lot of great paper money certified online for sale. It's amazing what the prices are going for paper money that we thought would never have any value. So, like everything else, you got to find a buyer. Are you broadcasting on more than one channel simultaneously? Not right now. As soon as I get my other phone in, which I was supposed to get last weekend, then we will have two at the same time. We'll be both on Cash or Crash and on Coin Hunter. We'll both be on something at the same time. We'll do the coins and the sports cards on the same one. We'll do that coming up hopefully next weekend or the weekend after, as soon as I can get my phone. Got to get someone to bring it to me or I have to go pick it up. Yeah, fancy serial numbers are the best on paper money. The fancier the serial number, the more it's worth. I found some more star notes yesterday. I was going through some paper money, found some star notes. Starting my collection again. The binary, that's fantastic, yes. All so the $20 bill that we had a couple years ago now, all ones, 11111111. Someone just sold a note with all serial numbers 8s for $4,900. So all the same numbers on a note worth some big money. $4,900 certified sale for a all 8s on a $20 bill. Heck of a deal. Not bad for 20 bucks. John, what years made of silver nickels? Wow, I didn't realize they were silver. Yes, 1942 through 1945. 1942 through 1945. Some of the 42s are not silver. All the 43s, 4s, and 5s are silver. There's a big mint mark on the back that indicates that they're silver or not. So we will find one and show you, hopefully. That's our goal. I thought we had one there. All backwards nickels. Come on, flip them over. 2008s, 2009s, 2010s, we keep them all. Sometimes the 11s, sometimes the 12s. I have a dollar bill that has this serial number, 37989837. It's fancy, but not super fancy. If it repeated, that would be fantastic. Or if it's a radar note, it would be fantastic. Luis Simpson Shaw, good to have you here. Welcome from England. Good to have you joining us. Thank you very much. Around 1946, we're accidentally struck on silver. Yes, that happens. Every year they change. There's always a chance. So if you find those kinds, those are worth a bunch of money. Wrong planchet errors are great. Wrong composition. 83p. Keep you. And that's gray. All these will go into their coin machines at the casino. I haven't really found much of a note yet. So this box has been good and bad at the same time. I had a bunch of 2025s in this box already. No. Thought we had one. 23, 16, 15, 14, 12s, 14. Try putting a set together of the current nickels. See if you can do it. Very difficult. 2025, 22p, 08. The 09 so far is the best thing we found. 64. 19, 63. Junk. We'll do a couple rolls of pennies here too before we end today. 25, 23. Got some rolls of 22 that we got uncirculated. Another 25. A couple more here. What are them coins? Can you collect them? You can collect, yes. We're collecting anything we want. We got rolls of half dollars and quarters and nickels and pennies. Keep a little bit of everything. 12, 21. 23s. Have not found any 2024s here in Nevada. Found 3 in Texas. That's our main goal, to find 2024. 50D is rare, yes. 50D nickel is the scarcest of all the strikes from way back then. I'm looking through your nickel collection. Wow, a lot of old ones. Cool. There's always lots of old ones. Nickels are great because nobody really looks at them, except for collectors, and then people are spending old nickels all the time not knowing it because they look just like the regular ones. Even the silver ones, they just look like they're dark and dirty. Let's keep it going. Carbon foam is resistant to fire. So would you say carbon foam is retarded? Just wondering. So Uncle Cliff, how you doing? Good to see you. 2016, 81, 77. I have 3 2024s, but none of them have been found here in Nevada. There were 3 found in Texas, and that's it. Lots of 25s now, all of a sudden. No 24s here in Nevada, which usually we get boxes of uncirculated ones here. What's the most expensive nickel year? That's a tough question because based on grade and how many steps and scarcity and all that, there's some super expensive coins out there. The stuff from the 1930s and 40s have lower mintages and higher values. However, the lowest mintage one in the nickel set is from 1997. It's crazy. All right, let's do some pennies. We'll do 10 rolls of pennies. Nickel's just not cutting it today. How many is that? That's 4. Some of these nickels off of here. Where's our other bag of coins? Coin down. Gotta make space to work. Usually we have a box to put them in. Is it worth anything? Is what worth anything? Everything's worth something. Uncle Cliff, $2 super chat. We will roll these over to the next event. Thank you, Uncle Cliff. Uncle Cliff with a super chat. Luis, McPuddin, Angie, Charlie, next 7. Thank you so much, Uncle Cliff. $2 super chat. Right here, right now, I got a channel if you want to learn something about coins. Yes. What's up, Jose Garcia? Good to see you again. Thanks for being back. Looking at 39 to 61 Ds in your book. Cool. Keep dropping them. Clean them up here. We got 10 rolls of pennies. Let's pull out some Wheaties. Coach, I'm trying to remember what to print in this stairwell to make it it was cement. It was in the maid's closets, which were adjacent to the elevator shaft, and we had a leak on the roof, and so we went in and we put 5 feet of cement in each one of the maid's closets to stop the leak, if that's what you're talking about, at the Clarion Hotel Casino. Yeah, it was good times, good times. Ow, son of a bitch. A deadly bottle here trying to open it up. Let me hit the thing here real quick. It's got a sharp piece of plastic right there. Just cut my hand. Who knew that Welch's could hurt you? Ah, 15 subscribers away from 3,400. We got 15 more people out there have not subscribed yet. Please do so. Tonight we'll do the wheel. We'll just add all these names to that. This has just been a afternoon hobby live stream. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Usually it's in the evenings. But this is the afternoon hobby live stream. Looking for copper now. 1960, that's copper. 1982 is copper. 1978 is copper. 77, 62. Boom, right out of the bat. Right off the bat, right out of the gate. There we go. 5 coppers in the first handful. Jeffrey, thank you. Got me going looking at these nickels and pennies. I know, 71 Cowboys. Isn't it fun? Then what do you do with them once you get them? You're like, holy cow, I got all these cool coins. Is that a Wheatie? We got us a Wheatie, folks. First roll. It's a wheat cent. We can play the game. If you get this right, you'll be in a drawing later tonight. What year do you think this coin is right here? Look at this one. Just came out of a roll right here in Las Vegas. Take a look at it from 1909 to 1958. What year do you think this coin is? New to your channel, going to send it to my father. He will love it. Thank you. Thank you, Brett. One guess only, please, if you want to be entered in our drawing. One guess only from 1909 1958. Get your guesses in. We'll see if we can find a winner here. The coins in the safe for years, those are the best. Yes, awesome. One guess only from 1909 to 1958. Give everyone a shot at guessing right now. We'll put you on a list for a drawing tonight on our late stream. We'll be out live in Las Vegas on Cash or Crash, and we'll be back on this channel probably around 10 p.m. tonight, Vegas time, to do some giveaways and stuff. All right, a couple more moments here, then we'll go ahead and flip it over. Couple more moments here. Here we go. First last is 56. That's one guess and one guess only. All right, I'm going to hit the stop sign. There it is. No more guesses after that. Anyone else wants to do it? That's fine. There we go. We're going to flip it over. What year is it? Thank you, Dynamic Man. Thank you for the real stop sign. This one looks to me like it's going to be a very good collectible. It is a 19, it's older, 1930 something, 1934. There you go. It's the 34 with the small 4. 1934 penny. Did anyone guess 1934? Going back through, let's see if we have any 34s. We got 38 and a 44 and a 41 and a 38 and a 48. 47, 12. Good guess. I do not see 1934. Your folks who were built that year? Cool. 1934 penny. Nice wheat cent. That's why we love the pennies. Very cool. No winner on that one. That's all right. We'll keep going. More chances all the time. Sometimes it's got the wheat. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes it's worth some money. Sometimes it's not. Going to continue here for a little longer, and then I got to text our friends in America, see if they got through customs all right. They wanted to get to a major airport so they didn't have to wait in the customs line too long. Smart move on their part. Leaving Europe today was difficult, or last night, because all the flights were full. There we go. This is a 1992, and look at the of. The O is missing on the of. That's just a variety of the 92. Is that worth anything? Probably not. The A and the M are not touching. We want them to be touching for a super valuable coin. This one is not the super valuable coin. This is a 1992 Denver. There we go. Yeah, we do whatnot. We started doing whatnot a couple weeks ago. We had one yesterday. It's fantastic. You get that mowed grass taken care of. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you accidentally feel a nut. Las Vegas Coin Hunter, I think Papa B. Check for doubling on the date year as well. Yes, the 83s. Also the 83 sunken mint mark variety. Got two 83s there. Check those babies out. There's a 68D for the floating roof. Another 83D in the same roll. What are the chances of that? There's the 83D. Notice the mint mark is on the normal area. It's not sunken. Here's 83D. Kind of sunken. A little bit sinking there. A little bit, not much. I'll keep that one. And then this one, not sunken. We found some that are very sunken, but you can see it's kind of, there's a little bit of a, yeah, it's amazing. Then over here, the 68D is supposed to be a floating roof. I still haven't figured out what that is. David Noef, thank you. We'll be doing prizes tonight when we do the nighttime live stream. Today's just our fun hobby afternoon, growing the channel, reaching around the world and inviting people in. Appreciate y'all being here. Louise, have a good night if you're going to bed because it's way late over there. 78, 2001, 07. We'll keep the 78. $75, 91, 2020, 23, another 83. It's a lot of 83s. Not sunken. 76, 11, another 83. That's 85. Had a much bigger D on it. Live tonight around 7:45 Vegas time. We'll be out and about for the first time since cancer. Tonight will be our first time. It's 12, oh, holy cow. 8:30, and it's at 11:30 UK time. Come on, baby. Show me another Wheatie. 72, possible double die, but it's corroded, so you couldn't tell. 2005, 98, 2020. Why are you saving pennies from the 70s? Because they're made out of copper, and they're worth 3.5 cents each in copper value. Everything from 1982 and before. There's 150-ish pennies in a pound. So $1.50 gets you $5 worth of copper. Copper's in trouble in this country. We're low on copper. Apparently we need copper to build stuff. Nobody knew that until just recently. 83D, lots of 83Ds. Holy cow. I like it. 81's copper. 87, 96, 79 is copper. There's a zinc one. 88D also, if they're in good shape, we will keep those. Taking a look at the mint mark. Ugly looking coin right there. That's a big D on that one compared to some of the other ones. Copper is used in more things than gold and platinum. Platinum used to be very expensive, and then they stopped making catalytic converters in such large quantities. Proof pennies, I found a 96S no blemishes today. Cool. Cool. The 2009s were made out of the full copper. But the other ones are the zinc in the current proof sets. Those eventually will go away too. They'll tarnish and go away. So the top quality ones will have good value. There's an 88D. And this again, there's the designer initial varieties on the 88D. The F and the G have different looks to them. But you got to get magnifying glasses for that stuff, I guess, because I can't zoom in on this. We zoom in on a lot of stuff here. Find something more conducive than copper, then game over for hoarding pennies. Exactly, but then you still have your penny value. Maybe an asteroid will hit with something that's enough for the entire planet. And that one country will freely give it to other countries to help them out. That could happen. 1980s and 77s. 70S, small date or large date. Let's take a look. Hope it's a small date. Still don't know how to tell apart. It's probably the large date. Abe got something on his chin there. Large date or small date? I'm assuming that's a large date. Small date's got some really good value to it. I keep all of them because someday someone will take a look at them and tell me what I got. Oliver, welcome. Good to have you here. 178 folks watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet, please do so. Subscribe to our channel as we grow it here. 2-month-old channel. Ooh, a nice 1963. Still got mint luster on it. Look at that, from 1963. Beautiful coin. Mint luster, 1963. There's another 68. This is the D, the floating roof. Can someone explain to me what a floating roof variety is? Someone found one time. So everybody's looking for them. It'd be nice to find one. Don't know why. All right, these are good rolls of pennies, by the way. We've had some real good luck here. Good luck with the pennies. If you're swiping through, we appreciate you stopping in for a brief moment. Say hi. Feel free to chat and have fun and get to know everyone. 69. We might find something that you like here. Join us tonight live in Las Vegas on Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. Just found a floating roof along with the missing FG initials yesterday. So what is the floating roof? How describe it to me? I've yet to understand what it is. Is it like detached because they wore the die down too much, or is it actually floating? 73. You got a little kitten. Kittens are hungry. Kittens are a pain at times. They're fun, as long as they don't scratch you. 2009, there's a Abe Lincoln Memorial. Commemorative, the 200th anniversary. That's the third of 4 designs. That's his professional life right there. $87. Kitten's name is Rambo. The floating roof is missing the pillars that is holding the roof up on the main roof. Not sure if it comes from wear or tear, if it comes from weak strike or what. Okay, cool. Angie, thank you so much. Holy cow. Thank you, Angie. Let me check. Checking right now. See if I can check. Thank you, Angie's logging in. Guess I should have that logged in earlier. There's that one. Yes. And password. Hope I remember it. That's not it. Forgot password. Hate when this happens. Just a second. Get a text. Yes, they're going to text me my password. 1 second. Thank you so much. 396950. 396950. Those secret codes are my favorite. I'm in. Oh, wow. Gotta reset the whole thing. No problem. Save password. Feeling good about it. New password created. Cool. We're almost there. Thank you so much. And thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Angie. Yes, dinner tonight. Maybe it's KFC night. Thank you so much for the PayPal super chat. Thank you, Angie. 92. Interesting. Is that a cut or a die crack? Thank you. Thank you. 1970. Here we go. Do the game for people guessing the date of the coin. We will if we get some more wheat cents. Is that a cut? Or is that a die crack? That looks to me like a die crack, folks. This is a valuable coin, possibly. No, it's a cut. Oh, it's too bad. That's too bad. If that was a die crack, that would have been really valuable. I believe that's a gouge into the coin. Yeah, it's a gouge. That's too bad. Never mind. All right, I got 5 more rolls here. Thank you all for being here. Come on. We got more rolls tonight. We'll be live after our walk on the Las Vegas Strip and other things that we'll be doing tonight. It'll be our first walk on the Las Vegas Strip since last fall before cancer treatment. Michael Duke, thank you for the $2 super chat. A die cut, a die scratch, a die break will have raised metal because when the die strikes the coin, the metal will go into the break or the crack. This one had the metal cut into it, and so it was done after the fact. It was done after the mint. Thank you, Michael Duke, for the $2 super chat. Michael Duke. Put you on the Uncle Cliff list, too. Thank you very much. And Angie, thank you so much. You guys are on the Uncle Cliff list. So here's a 1968 S with some great mint luster. There we go. This is the first S mint since 1955 for pennies. Very nice. And this is a 1970, just regular copper penny. Oh, Mexican pizza is good too. Tanya, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you very much. If you're new to the channel, you can hit that subscribe button. Help us out with growth of the channel. We appreciate that. 98s, 86s, 60, first or second year of issue. 1982 copper, 1980 mint luster. Then a corroded one. Coming up on our, about 20 minutes away from 2 hours this afternoon. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We just warm up for the day. 79, 90, 83D, no sunken, 83 regular, got to look at that one for the double die on the reverse. 84, gum on it. Put you guys over here. Let's flip this guy over. Picked up your first red book, loved it. Really helps to build. Yes. When you're new to it, it's a great book, great reference, gives you some good information. The 1 cent, looking for the double image on the 1 cent, not on this one. Ah, and I dropped it. I wanted to keep that coin. Oh, there it is, right over there. I used to read. I would just open up a book, just kind of read, just pick a different category. You're not going to get it all the first time through, but pick pennies or pick nickels or something. Just start reading, and what does it have? And you know, the good news is I'm not a reader. I can't sit down and read a book chapter after chapter, story after story, that kind of a thing. But I can take snippets like this. I can take 3 paragraphs and process it. And that's very cool for me, and that's how I was able to learn a lot of this. 1960D with some mint luster. The mint luster is that golden color still on it after so many years. And in 98, show us the Open 98 AM on the back. There's where the A and the M is touching. We wanted it to be the other one. Then this one right here, right there, if it had the small date over the large date or the large date over the small date, it would have some value. The book's name is, it's called the Red Book, Guidebook of United States Coins. Show you right here. This baby right here. Very useful, very useful. All right, down our 3.5 rolls here. 99. Yeah, Amazon. I got my first hard copy for $9 used on Amazon just to get something to have a reference. And someone sent me as a gift here this beautiful spiral one. 72's copper. 88D we'll keep because of the designer initial thing. 08, the last year of that design. $19.93. What are those junk? All right, we have 1 wheat penny. Here you go. What year do you think this one is? Take a look at that beauty. It's got some glue on it. Go ahead and guess if you want to. It's a wheat cent. What year is this one? Take a look at the information you have at hand. One guess only. Let's go. Start guessing. Give you about 35 seconds to 40 seconds to guess. It's ugly. What year is this coin? Can you figure it out from the data that you have in front of you? One guess only. Here we go. I'm going to flip it over here in about 10 seconds. Get your guesses in. Out of the toilet, probably. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more guesses. It's nasty. Look at that on the edge, too. It's a 1953. 1953. Did anyone guess 1953? I don't think so. 32. Where's fake Kim Jong-un? He always guesses 1953. Yeah, nobody got it. 1953 wheat penny with the glue all over it. Not even close, Michael. Got a 58 Washington quarter and MS68 grader for $12. That's a good price. A butt penny for sure. Yeah, if you can find high grade uncirculated silver stuff for under $20 at this point, it's not getting any cheaper. 72, 74, 82 copper, 82 copper, 77, 81, 59 first year of issue, 1959D, first year of issue. I'm sure when those came out, people were like, what the heck? They've changed the penny. They're probably scared. Shawnette gave me 2 steel pennies yesterday. Very nice. Yeah, MS68, 2 steps away from perfection. Buddy sent you a 56 roll of pennies. Nice. It's amazing how some of that stuff's taken off in value recently. Everyone's trying to get high-grade certified stuff. So original rolls have a big premium. Best U.S. coin design ever? I like the Standing Liberty Quarter. I don't know. Standing Liberty Quarter is pretty sweet. I don't like the Seated Liberty stuff too much because it was overdone. 83, another 83. And probably the most unique or most American is the wheat penny. Probably the Standing Liberty Quarter. I've been looking for years, and to this day, I still have not found any doubling on coins. I have found minor doubling, like the 72. There's multiple different variations of double die. Many, many different variations, but only one that is super doubled. And so you can find the small variations of it, but any of these big ones I've never found. It's 1961, mint luster. No double ears, no double any of that stuff. Keep trying, though. Someone's finding them or making them, allegedly. My nephew gave you an unstamped dime yesterday, just blank metal. Yes, those are out there. There was one for sale. It was a silver $half blank, certified PCGS as a Type 2, which means the edges were taken care of on them. A Type 2 silver blank. Could have been any year from 18 whatever up till 1964, most likely in the 60s. But they are out there and they are collectible. Sometimes they just shoot the blank right through and it doesn't get stamped or pressed or minted or whatever you want to call it. It's 1984, looking for the double ear. What's up, Big Joe? Thanks for being here. I've never found a double ear either. Should I grade a 1909S non-VDB and very fine? Yes. I would get it certified. You'll get yourself 10 to 20% more value. 1909S, very fine, definitely. 2000, touching. Another 84, but even if it had the double ear, it would be not valuable. Had several, so gave me one. It has a massive collection, a huge safe. Cool. What you need to do is you need to find that person with the massive collection in the safe and yeah. 1980s copper. 93 is a 78. 83 possible sunken mint mark. We have two of only three known in the world. Junk, beat up copper. Let's take a look at the mint mark on this one. I ordered a full box of $half in the bank and they were all brand new 23s. Still have 20 rolls left. I haven't opened. It's horrible when they do that because then it's all the same date, but you can find mint errors and stuff. Would be great. Starting to get a Shat collection. Yes, you are. Oh, I just dropped a half roll. It's all over the floor. I'll have to pick that up later. 43 copper Lincoln penny. What about it? You also said the 43D. Do you have one? Would love to find one. And finally, right there is 2009. All right, y'all. That's almost 2 hours of live streaming here. Let me get a box to put these in. I was going to do whatnot. Next time we'll sell the unopened packs of sports cards from way back. That'll be a plan. That'll be fun. All right, where's my bag to put these guys in? I'm going to have to find something. We will be live on the Las Vegas Strip tonight, 7:45 p.m. It'll be our first visit back since the cancer treatment started. We're coming up on my 6th month checkup, and I'm very excited about that. I'm hoping they give me the all clear. We'll see what happens, but this will be a chance. I need to get exercising again. I need much more time out walking around and doing the things we used to do to get my health completely back. So we'll take advantage of tonight's not being super hot temperatures and explore just a little bit. With the exception of the ones that are around, I don't find a single mint error, unfortunately. Yes. That's why they have value when you find them, but they're hard to find. Exactly. Tonight we'll be live. We'll be doing giveaways at 10 o'clock on this channel, about 10 o'clock, 10:30. We'll have another live stream. We'll do some giveaways, late night giveaways. Join us for that on this channel. What time is it right now? It'll be about 8 hours from now, 8.5 hours from now. We will see you then. Thank you so much. Strip stream tonight. Yes, need to call Metro. Last time I was on the strip before cancer, we got assaulted by those people. That was pretty interesting. It was a verbal, near physical assault up on the bridge, and we have not been back since. There's been a lot of stuff happened out there since then. We're going to walk it today to tell you it's absolutely safe and free and how busy it is in Las Vegas on a Sunday night. That's happening tonight on Cash or Crash. See y'all later. Thank you so much. We'll definitely have water. I'll bring some singles too so I could buy some water, those fresh waters that have never been opened and refilled from the vendors on the strip. Y'all have a good one. We'll talk to you on the next one. Let me check real quick our numbers. Don't go nowhere. Video detail. I want to see what we ended up at with our subscriber count, because it's always good on a mid-afternoon day like today. You always get a lot of new people checking you out. And we want to make sure that we're providing quality entertainment for each and every one. Got to do something with my pennies. And this afternoon, if I get motivated, I may run down to the casino and drop in the coins into the slot machine thing. If we do, we'll go live on Las Vegas Private Eye. 3,411 subscribers now on the channel. Thank you all very much. 3,413 just went up too. You guys are the best. We did 18,000 views today. Fantastic. Appreciate your support. Don't forget we found some really cool stuff. We got the 2009 half dollar, the 2011, the 2006, and the 2014. We pulled those out of the rolls. Still looking through rolls. We got half a box to go, $250 face value, and we'll do that tonight. We're out of the quarters. We still have some nickels and some pennies. It's going to be fun. So we'll see you all later. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you all for being here, and we'll see you on the next one. Everyone be safe.